Imagine Español provides you with interactive data tools in an easy-to-digest format. Whether you're implementing Imagine Español in person or in a hybrid or virtual model, the Imagine Español usage report provides visibility into individual student usage. In this video, I'll share some tips to help you monitor your students' usage to ensure you can meet your instructional goals. Fidelity of usage is critical to ensure desired progress and growth. You can start monitoring usage as soon as students have completed the placement test. Note that usage time is calculated based on the time the student spends in the program. Usage time starts counting when a student logs into Imagine Español and stops counting when the student logs out. If the student pauses Imagine Español or the program pauses automatically due to inactivity, usage time will stop counting until the program resumes. We encourage teachers to review the usage report weekly to ensure that students are using Imagine Español enough to see results. Let's dive into the usage report. The class usage overview will default to a graph showing average student usage over the last 4 weeks. Weeks run from Sunday through Saturday. You can filter by time period or, if applicable, by grade level. Only students with usage activity in the given time period will be included. Hover over the graph to view weekly averages. Below, you can view summary data for each student, including total usage, number of weeks active, and the average weekly usage. Click on a student to view detailed usage information. The default view shows the student's average usage over the last 4 weeks. To monitor a student's daily usage, select this week or last week from the drop-down filter. You can view the exact number of minutes the student used the program each day. Who's on track based on your usage goals? We recommend that students use Imagine Español 3 times a week. For early learners and kindergarten students, 15-minute sessions, and 20 to 30-minute sessions for grades 1 and up. I can see a few students who are meeting this goal. Which students might benefit from increased usage? Just like I can see students who are meeting the goal, I can see a few students who might need a nudge to spend more time in Imagine Español. Who has increased or decreased their usage based on the last data review? Everything in blue on this dashboard is a hyperlink, which means I can click and see data for individual students. Let's click to see data for Skylar. He has 1 hour and 27 minutes of total usage. Let's learn more. I'm viewing last week, but I can adjust the time period in the drop-down menu here. I can see that Skylar used the program 2 days last week and was over his daily usage goal of 16 minutes a day 1 day last week. Since Skylar is just getting started and we are new to a distance learning model, I need to check in to ensure he is using at least 3 to 4 days a week to meet his goals. If Skylar is using the program from home, I can encourage him to increase usage there. If he is using the product in school, I need to ensure that he is on the program 3 to 4 days each week. At this point, you might want to ask yourself if there are any scheduling barriers that you can resolve. In some cases, it might be necessary to investigate usage further to determine if it's the quality of use that's impacting progress, or if it's the amount of time that students are using the product. Next, let's dive into the tools you can use to empower students to take ownership of their learning. First, we have the student session tracker that students can use to monitor their session time. You can access printable student session trackers by clicking on Teacher Resources. From there, hover on Offline Resources and then select Home and Classroom Resources. Additionally, students can see their own progress from the summary screen that appears at the end of every session. Encourage learners to record their progress using the printed session trackers. As students progress toward their goals, it's important to celebrate success. There are so many ways to celebrate academic achievement. Always remember that students have access to Imagine Español outside of school hours too. And it's always a good idea to send home the parent letter a few times a year, especially right before a big break or holiday, to remind families about Imagine Español and encourage at-home use. And those are the basics of your Imagine Español usage report. As you monitor student usage with attention to instructional goals, you'll be able to guide students toward progress. To find more information on Imagine Español reports, visit the Imagine Learning Help Center. For more professional learning resources, visit Imagine Learning University.